Assalamualaikum and hi. So we are from Group 11 and today we are going to present about our introductory Six Sigma project presentation. And the company that we are going to present today is Royal Gear Motorsport KL. Our Group 11 consists of 5 members and the members are me, myself, Muhammad Faris as the Six Sigma Black Belt or the project leader. Next, we have Nakib Nurdanish as the executive management. We have Edmilia Tan as the Six Sigma Green Belt. We have Shami Nasrodi as the Six Sigma champion. And lastly, we have Nur Amrina Rashada as the process owner. Now, let me introduce about our company. Royal Gear Motorsport KL is an automotive company. The company is located at Mukim Bukit Raja, Klang, Selangor Darul Ehsan, Malaysia. So the company produce many types of vehicles such as sedans, SUVs, pickups, vans, and hatchback. So what the company do is they are going to produce the automotive products and they will commercialize the product that they produce. Now, I'm going to briefly explain about the DMAIC tools that have been used in this project. So the DMAIC tools that we use including the project charter, the VOC, SIPOC, 7QC tools, CE diagram, 5 Ys, FMEA methodology, improvement plan checklist, and the last one, control plan checklist. Now, I'm going to show you Royal Gear Motorsport KL processing methodology. So these are the steps or the methods required by the Royal Gear Motorsports KL in order to produce their product. Let's move on to the first phase of DMAIC, which is define phase. So the first tool that we are going to use in this phase is the project charter. Let's have a look on the first part of project charter, which is the problem statement. So the Royal Gear Motorsport KL face few problems nowadays. So the problems are the company now facing high defect rate, high disposal rate, low profit margin, high raw material inventory, and lastly high waste rate. There are a few things that Royal Gear Motorsports KL need to do, including their need to reduce their defect rate, reduce the disposal rate, increase the profit margin, reduce waste rate, and lastly, lower the raw material inventory. There are a few things that we need to achieve. The first one, we need to achieve consistent end product of 99.8%. Next, reduce waste and disposal rate by 99.8%, reduce excess inventory by 99.8%, and lastly, increase profit margin by 40%. Now, I'm going to present about the scope of the project charter. So, the Six Sigma methodology should be implemented at the Royal Gear Motorsport KL Mukim Bukit Raja Klang Selangor branch. The Six Sigma implementation will focus on one of the company's product, which is the Thunder Trek 4x4, a two-seaters pickup truck that usually face airbag malfunction issues. So the Six Sigma methodology will focus on the whole process. The Six Sigma methodology will be implemented at the tools mentioned before, and this implementation will be carried out by all the Six Sigma specialists with the help of the staff from each departments of the company.
Hello, my name is Ramina Rashada and my matrix number is MA23102. So I would like to continue to present about our team member in this project charter. So successful Six Sigma project teams are composed of diverse individuals, each with a specific role and responsibility. The table below shows the position of each members and their role with their task to successfully done the project. So now I would love to present about the project risk management in our company. So our company has done a lot of action to counter the risk to satisfy our customers. So next, the voice of customers. Voice of customer is a method to extract the information needed to improve the product from the perspective of the users. So the team has to set up a brief meeting with main customers and the major representative of the suppliers regarding the supplies and their needs to undertake the counter issues regarding the problem and drawbacks from the voice customers analysis. So, in the tables below, we could see that the customer's comment and the issue identification from the analysis and what we need to do in order to improve our product and company to successfully done the project. Next, we move to the support diagram in our project. Support diagram provides the customer with a visual representation of the company's business. So this would be easily seen by our client. So the table below shows the support diagram by RoyalGear Motorsportkl and every supplier's inputs, processes, outputs, and even customers of our company. In the summary of defined phase, we could see that the project charter has been evolved. Other than that, the risk management, the VOC, and the support diagram was also evolved to help our team in easily finding the solution for the problem in this project. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nakib and my ID number is MA23099. So today I will talk about the measure phase. In the measure phase, I will talk about three things. Those are CE diagram, as known as cause and effect diagram, net profit margin, and the last one is targeted and actual defect rate. As you can see, this is our CE diagram. Our main problem is the airbag problem and defect that caused by the error in measurement, technology, materials, and machine. And there is some details of each one of the causes. And there is some detailed explanation, so you can read it by yourself. So there is also some detailed explanation, so you can read it. So now I will talk about the net profit margin, and this is the formula that we use to get the profit margin. And below of it, there is a chart that show our profit. So how we gain our profit? Sales were shared throughout the internet. The price of a vehicle sold was assumed to be the average price of all vehicles sold in Malaysia. By multiplying both the sale and the average price, revenue was calculated. The sales in January spiked because there was a big promotion during that time. The average profit made from January to September was about more than 61 million ringgit. A pattern can be observed from the chart that the growth of difference in our revenues and expenses is too small, even in January. So now I will talk about the targeted actual difference rate. So there are two charts that we know as Pareto chart that show about the targeted and actual difference rate from November 2023 until February 2024. But I will focus more on 15 November 2023 until 15 December 2023. The Pareto chart for targeted defect rates represent that 55% of defects occurred during November 2023, while 76% occurred in November and December. The actual defect rate percentage in November was 50%. The cumulative percentage of actual defect rate from November 2023 until December 2023 is 87%, which is more than targeted defect rate. We need to solve this problem by finding the causes which we have discussed in CE diagram.
Hello, my matrix number is MA23105. I'm going to present about analyze phase. So this is the root cause of hypothesis. As you can see here, the fishbone diagram shows the safety airbags are not deploying reliably during accidents. So this shows to analyze the root causes of our company problem. Okay, so this is the explanation for the root cause hypothesis. So the first point is utilizing a fishbone diagram facilitates a streamlined exploration of potential causes, simplifying the investigation process. The second one is safety airbags are affected by five root causes, falling into categories which are manpower, methods, materials, machinery, and customer-related factors. The last point is concentrated analysis aids in pinpointing crucial factors, allowing for specific measures to improve the deployment of safety airbags for the benefit of users and customers. Okay, so this is for the highways and disposal rate. So as you can see here, these parameter charts illustrate the patterns of our company disposal rates. Nylon 6.6 or nylon fabrics have the same patterns with sodium azide, which they are decreased and then increase throughout the whole year, while the disposal rate for the three-ply twisted bonded thread are gradually decreasing throughout the whole year. Okay, now this is our company inventory. Uh, Defect rate refers to the percentage or proportion of our of defective items, products or units within a specific sample batch or production process. It is a measure used in a quality control and manufacturing to assess the number of items that do not meet the specified standards or requirements. Based on the data, the number indicates the units that are defects. Each number indicates 1,000. The formula to calculate the defect rate is the number of defects units divided by the number of units tested. As you can see here, the table shows that the highest defect rate is in August. After calculating the average defect rate is 0.0833% per month. Okay, so now this is the last part of the analyze phase, the FMEA methodology. So, the FMEA, failure modes and effects analysis, process involves assessing input information to calculate a risk priority number, RPN. So, this calculation considers the severity, probability of occurrence, and likelihood of detection for each failure mode. With the ratings on a numeric scale from 1 to 10, the RPN is determined by multiplying the severity, occurrence, and detection scores for each identified failure mode. So, based on the provided data, the electrical system problem and premature problems have the highest risk priority number (RPN), requiring corrective measures to mitigate the risk. On the other hand, faulty designs have the lowest RPN. With these problems, implementing safety measures is essential to reduce the risk of failure.
Hi, my name is Amelia Tan and my matrix number is MA23104 and I will present about improve phase and control phase. So in this improvement phase, our company use it to determine the solution for the airbags problem. So why do we use improvement phase? Because this phase could help in determining the solution for the airbags problem by focusing on the root causes and implement the improvement. So there are various types of root causes, and I will just focus on these three, which is the process issues, sensor malfunction, and the tempering unauthorized repair. So for the process issue, we actually strictly check the quality of every process, and we will try to test and iterate it so that to make sure that it is improved. And for the sensor malfunction, we will add multiple types of sensors in the cars so that it will function well. And the last one is tempering and unauthorized repair. It is because our powermen not have sufficient training, so we will let them to go for training and mentorship program. So this is the root causes and the improvement plan. So let us move to the control phase. So this control phase is actually the last phase of the DMAIC, and this control phase is used to make sure that our products from the improvement plan is well maintained and it could finish within the time given. And this is the table for our improvement plan. Last but not least is for the summary. So to sum up, this DMAIC tools helps a lot in our company because it helps us to determine the root causes and determine the improvement plan to solve all of our issues so that our customers will satisfied with this company and give a good feedback towards their experience. So next is our reference. This is our reference. That's all from us. Thank you.